Okay, should we start?
Yeah,
Hey everyone, welcome to our Mentor Spotlight series where we get to meet the amazing people behind the Nepal US Hackathon 2026 and what actually drives them to be part of this community. That being said, we have one of our mentors today. Super duper excited to introduce you to him. He is Mr. Sagun Maharjan, Senior Software Developer at Harvard Chan School, a research associate at Broad Institute of MIT, and also a founder of chiakharcha.com, which is a global crowdfunding platform for Nepal. So, with all those subtitles, great to meet you, Sagundai. Thank you so much for taking out the time to join me here today.
same here. It's great talking to you. Great meeting you.
Thank
And thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm really grateful.
The pleasure is all ours. Trust me, here you are doing us a favor, not the other way around. So let's just get straight into it. I did mention a lot of your credentials and what you've actually been doing, but for the viewers that don't know you yet, what is it that you exactly do, and how does your day-to-day life basically look like?
So currently I work as a senior software engineer at Harvard Chan School and research associate at Broad Institute of MIT and Harvard. And both of them are kind of affiliated. And I work under a microbiome research lab. And I'm responsible for handling all the compute infrastructure of the laboratory. And also I help all the postdocs and PhD candidates on the research and just make sure that all the development and compute infrastructure are on place.
And on pace and perfectly working. Now that sounds like a lot of studying, how did you do all that? I mean, and yeah, first that question, a lot of studying. How did you do all of that? Because I am getting burnt out already. And second of all, well, you said you worked under a microbiome lab, right? So did you have to study both tech and biology side by side, or was it like a singular thing?
Oh, that's a very good question. Ani, the way I think about it is, I just went with the flow. I just tackled everything that was just in front of me, all the assignments, all the projects, all the challenges, and just saw where life took me. And I never said no to any of the opportunity. I just tried everything that I had in front of me, and I was just working in a pure tech background. Sabai tech मात्रै थियो अनि suddenly I got an opportunity to interview for Harvard अनि that's when I went for it अनि to be honest I just started learning about microbiome science when I joined the lab only. And I did have a little bit of biology background, a lot of tech background, but the combination of both of the things, combination of the uh, technology parts and
Biology part.
the biology part, त्यो चाहिँ सबै ल्याबमा आएर नै गरेको अनि it was a lot of learning process for me as well, but it was a nice learning process. I enjoyed the journey and I'm still enjoying it. I love my whatever I'm doing for my work. And uh, rather than a lot of work, I always saw it as, yeah, this is what I always wanted to do. And okay, let's just go for it.
Yeah, that just sounds amazing, And like you said, it makes it a lot more easier when you actually love the things you do, right? Like you said, you just went on, you never said no to things, and one thing led to another, right?
Yeah.
That's just amazing, the journey that you've had and how you said you learned everything on lab and the amount of dedication that must have taken and how easily with a smile on your face you're saying it. It's just amazing. I mean, kudos to you. It's amazing to hear. I need to start studying now. After this interview, I've been procrastinating. I'm going to start studying.
Yeah, and it's also the environment that we are in, and the people that I am currently working with, and I had the opportunity to work with in the past, the friends that I've like got chance to, work on side projects with. They were all very great, and they were all very humble,
Mhm.
which was also very important for me. That was that's something I value a lot these days.
Yeah, the community and the environment you surround yourself with.
Exactly. Yes.
And, I think the whole motive of this hackathon and Leaders Network in itself is to provide that community for young professionals, you know. And we're so happy that you're part of this journey. Oh my God, that's amazing. So, touching on that, you were one of our mentors last year, Nepal US Hackathon, AI Hackathon 2025. So, what brought you back this time? I mean, of course, I'm sure you have so many things going around, busy doing this, that. Still, you thought of prioritizing and giving us your time. So, how did that happen? Why did you come back?
Uh, I'd say there are like a couple of reasons. The reason that I came back, the first one would be like I had a lot of fun during my last mentorship, seeing all the projects that all the teams came up with, any tutoring things they were having issues into, any just seeing all the interesting ideas. I mean, just seeing all the people presenting after like a night of a hard work. It was really awesome because that's something that I usually do. I mean, that's something that we don't see it every day, right?
Yeah.
And that was very interesting to me. I mean, the cause that you guys are, the second reason is the cause that you guys are doing, like creating a network of Nepali people, Nepali professionals that might have or might not have like same goals, but we are all from the same background. And that's something that I do want to comment for as well. So I'm here for the support as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it's amazing that, you know, people like you who have been through this are reached somewhere and are willing to give back to the community. That's how the community is built, right? At the end of the day, block by block. So that's perfect. Now, having mentored last year, why do you think this hackathon is especially important? Not just for students or tech enthusiasts, but also professionals who are actively working right now.
Basically, mirror the perceptions of hackathons has always been very positive, like since my college days. I mean, मेरे college का दिन अर्धे ने I used to attend a lot of hackathons. I mean, I think like take or non-take, everybody should at least have like one hackathon experience in their life, just like summarize, because it is a new experience. It's not something that you could just pay money for,
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I was listening to your experience in the YouTube interview of what was your first hackathon experience like with Shreyas Sai. So yeah, that was amazing. And at the end of the day, it's just learning new things and just growing and growing, right? So that just completely makes sense. And also, when you're in the hackathon as a mentor, I think your perspective kind of shifts, right? You see participants not just as enthusiastic young people who are presenting ideas, but also mistakes that they make. So, what's one thing you noticed last year that participants can easily avoid if they just put their head in the right space?
Uh, Something that I noticed was I don't say it's a problem, but th- I'd say like something to keep in mind
Remind.
would be time management. For example, we could be spending like 2 days just planning things, right? Or a whole week or a whole month just planning things, right? Uh, but what I would do if I were competing in a hackathon would be getting a demo ready as soon as possible, at least for the demo purpose, for the presentation, I mean. And the planning needs to be done. I'm not saying then there has to be no planning, but just something to keep in mind would be time management. Just make sure what the whole team is planning and just see the big picture. That's something that I've said in my last interview as well. Never miss the big picture because it's really easy to get rabbit holed into some kind of spiral ticky things and just get lost into it. And just know that there is some time constraint for this, and getting the demo ready is something. to keep in mind.
Important part because yes, obviously we have 24 to 48 hours, so we're not looking for finished published products, right? We're just looking for a potential. And uh touching on that, like last year पनि कति धेरै projectsहरू थियो होला कि there were so many projects which stood out to you, which stood out to the judges, but on today's time I don't know how many percent of those products actually got turned into real value products that actually sold out to the market, right? So what would you suggest participants to do differently to actually turn that idea and make it into something meaningful, give it life?
Uh, I guess like the first thing I would do if I were in the place would be like just get the validation from the people around you, from the market, and basically from everywhere that people want your product. They want and not just want your product for free, but they would actually pay for it if you want to make some money out of it. But the market violation is the first thing that I would check. If getting from 0 user to 10 user is the first step, and then I'll think about how to get to like 1,000 users, million users. But getting that first 10 to 20 users, yeah.
First step is always the most hardest, but the most important step, isn't it?
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah,
And getting exposure from Hackathon would really help to get that head start. I really feel that.
yeah, and then coming from that, and you've been working on this project and chiaculture.com. So how has that been like, building that up block by block and you're looking, overseeing everything over there? And what does it do? How is it going?
Uh, it's going pretty good. It's going awesome. One of the reasons I started this project was चीनमा भूकम्प आउँदा चाहिँ म नेपालमै थिएँ मैले लिफहरू वर्क लागि यताउति गरेको थिएँ कि एक्कासी आई ट्राई टु रेज सम फन्ड्स आई रेज अराउन्ड लाइक $1,500 जस्तो धेरै त होइन अलिकति
Mhm.
तर त्यो $1,500 नेपालसम्म ल्याउँदाखेरि यति गाह्रो भयो कजको लागि नै थियो सबै गुड कजको लागि नै थियो आई ह्याड नो यस्तो ब्याड इन्टेन्सन्स बट स्टिल आई डोन्ट नो वाइ नेपालको लागि इन्टरनेट नै अलिक डिफ्रेन्टली वर्क गर्थ्यो स्टिल अहिले त्यसरी नै वर्क गर्छ म चाहिँ त्यही ब्याकग्राउन्डबाट छु आई जस्ट वान्टेड टु मेक सम चेन्ज अलिकति मेबी एटलिस्ट केही गर्न नसके नि यो फन्ड रेजिङको पार्टमा चाहिँ मेबी आई क्यान गेट ब्याक अलिकति भनेर यो प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट गरेको थिएँ वी हेभ around like 400 active campaigns we have helped a lot of people like especially old bajeहरू जो चाहिँ like uh, कसै need बाजे this open चिया पसल यही ट्यागहरू गरेर हाम्रो चिया खर्चकै थ्रु they're doing pretty good I feel pretty good about this project I hope that longer run money we'll be able to make more impacts thank all the supports to all the
And that's a very beautiful cause. I'm definitely gonna go and look it up after this interview. And then you just giving back to the community this whole sense and the name itself, chiaculture.com, because that's such a mundane name. It means so much, okay, especially in Nepal. More than Bakhare, I came to US, so I think it resonates a lot with me. But it's just beautiful. Thank you so much for all your good work, and that is absolutely amazing. Coming back to the hackathon, like you have been through so many different stages, right? Biology field pani ayo, tech pani ayo, this was your product placement pani ayo. Oh, but now you're actually like working on so many side projects, and Chia culture is one of them, right? So you have all these perspectives that line up, right? And you having so much knowledge, but the participants who will come to you for mentorship only have a short time frame, right? Like 30 minutes, let's say, 40 minutes, let's say. So get the most out of your mentor sessions because obviously you have so much to give, and I don't think even 48 hours is going to be enough time to take that. But what would you suggest them to take the most out of it?
Yep. First, I was for noticing all these things. Uh, of course, सबै different angles or different perspective, but I do see things, not just like technical perspective. do your first page, how to reach customers, अनि is a product even viable, अनि like 30 minutes मा के मात्रै सोध्ने त हैन. That's a very valid question. अनि one thing I'd recommend is like just look into the problem first. के पनि issue आउन छ, don't think like let's go to the mentor. त्यसरी सोच्ने भन्दाखेरि पनि एकदम इजी छ अहिले. Look into the problem, chat Google, spend some time, 15 minutes, half an hour. This is the conclude गरेपछि चाहिँ come up with a what is the issue, what have you guys tried, have you guys not tried, अनि what is the main goal that you guys are trying to achieve. अनि यो सबै एउटा रिपोर्टिङ जस्तो एउटा लाइक हुन्छ नि, एउटा क्राइम सिन भइसकेपछि चाहिँ अब इन्भेस्टिगेसन गर्न रेडी हुन्छ नि, अनि त्यस्तो अलि इजी हुन्छ आई गेस. अनि
That roadmap for you, Tom. Don't just expect every the men. At the end of the day, you're the one competing for the prizes, right?
exactly, you can't be like app कसरी बनाउने, that's this problem. Yeah, better question.
Right. Okay, and I just noticed we're almost out of time. Is it okay if 5 minutes over? I'm so sorry.
It's no worries at all.
I realize it went by so fast. You're